find it, it cannot be dropped. I wish it could because it makes me feel the better. As I'll never find it. Kinda glad there wasn't a trophy that says find every item in the fucking game. No, there wasn't.
Oh, okay.
If there was, it would be fucking bullshit. As in some items you can't actually get.
Exactly.
Huh?
I need to learn also exercise and stuff. I need to do 10 some of those exercises. Some of the 10 at night, 10 in the morning.
There you go. That's the rough one.
Which you know.
What's this? There's the door as well. And that's the boss.
Oh yeah, up that thing. Treasure something.
Hey Vienna, I'm sending that list to you now.
Oh.
It's kind of a long message.
No.
It's fine.
Oh, nice. Oh, Jesus, let me open up the actual messenger.
Yeah. The only one that doesn't have too many options is the soup one, because let's face it, most people don't go for many different kinds of soup. And this is only a basic one that took me maybe, 10 minutes to really think about.
Yeah. People like all kinds of different soups.
I mean, this isn't even me trying to be fancy, bearing in mind, when it comes to the recipes and the food. I can do a fancy one of this, except you won't be able to pronounce anything.
Try me.
That's fucking easy, because if I'm doing fancy, I'll be doing mainly French, German, Russian, Japanese, and Thai dishes, using their original dialects. So unless you know the language or you've got someone that's taught you how to say it, you won't be able to.
The Japanese food, I know how to say most of them.
No, you know the ones that you've seen. Which they don't even show most of the ones they do. But yeah, let me know what you think when you've gone through that, Vienna.
Oh, I will. Oh, I love Scotch eggs.
Scotch eggs are good.
Yeah. I used to make homemade ones.
I can even make dessert Scotch eggs, remember?
Oh no, I remember. You're quite an
That's
artist in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's the
one.
second craziest thing I've heard happen to a Scotch egg.
Actually, it was the Scots that made the dessert Scotch egg.
Still, after the vegan Scotch egg, that's the second craziest thing.
It's not actually crazy. Not when
I
you
mean,
know
I've
what's
I've
what.
never heard of a dessert Scotch egg.
Well, you're not in Scotland, so what are you expecting?
That's the same with
And you only come from Gretna.
the eye.
No, Gretna, not Gretna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gretna Green, it's basically England, but they claim to be too far gone, and they're not. The most people there are Englishmen.
I don't know. Oh, is it near Scotland or?
It's literally the border.
Oh, wow.
They're literally in the border.
Juice, cider.
Go for a soda. Yeah. Go for a soda.
Cider!
Here's one like this. Oh my god, it sounds amazing.
Thank
Definitely
you.
want to give that a go.
See,
Can
I've
you
been.
see the little sniper or something?
I've seen it. I'll come in just one out.
Okay. Definitely do well in the rest dishes.
But you see, stuff like that, if I done a dinner party and stuff like that and invited friends round and stuff, that's the sort of stuff I'd do. And I'd literally just be sending out everyone with their invite a list of the food, just to say, okay, which one does everyone want?
What do you mean? I'll be helping the table. I'll be grabbing the pot going back, please, back.
I'll just get it back from you, Vienna, with everything ticked.
Oh, yes.
Just,
I
I'll have
fully
it all.
agree. I would be the worst dinner party guest ever. I own up to that.
I'll try anything. It's just the fact is, you know, I'm very. I don't know. I'm very weird. So I don't think you'd be the worst one, Josh.
Same time, Michael, at least you're willing to try the food, the same as Vienna is. And you'll try it before you make your opinion on it, but you're going to be a bit wary on some of it.
Some random person miscalled me on Messenger. Don't know who they is, but they're cool, but I don't know. Because it came up message request and I was like, who wants to message you?
There was probably someone else that was cleaning their phone screen at the time.
Coincidence.
Quite possibly.
No. I don't know. Sasha Kogowski. That's a fancy name, but
I'm looking at profile just in case.
okay, that killed me? Bullshit. Bullshit, my friend.
They're called Denmark.
I know. That's what you said. We don't know it.
I'll see if they're cool next and I'll be like, who's this? Why you know me? I don't.
Yeah, that I should have died there. I've done it drop fucking thousands of times. I shouldn't fucking died there. I did.
But I've already had a terrible guest before now. That was fun dealing with them.
Was it Alex?
No.
I went for a week. That's surprising.
It weren't Alex, it was one of the other people James used to know.
To be fair, Alex wasn't that bad, so he's like being a dick.
Yeah, it was when he started being a dick to everyone that it just got to the point where it was just enough's enough. Fuck off. Yeah, James can't even kick him out of the party because the second that he's removed from anything, he has a go. And if James removes him out of the party on here, he'll have a go, make a big deal, make James's fucking next 2 weeks a living hell, where his phone will be going off constantly. And then he'll probably refuse to take James to any of the concerts he's meant to take him to.
Look, I'm fully offering my services to make this guy his life hell if I see him.
And this is why I said, if you see him, go for it. Be as much of a cunt as you want. I don't care.
No, if he kicks off, if I see him kick off at James, I'll fucking let rip on him.
Well, bearing in mind, James has now had to send everyone a message saying stop ripping into me when it comes to my sleeping.
If I went to a con where I was having to stay over, and I thought, I'd probably I'd start swinging at fuckers.
Yeah. Especially given they like to keep you up at night on purpose.
Right. I'm not the biggest fan of sharing rooms with people, but I'd be willing to share a room with James. Just so he wouldn't have to put up with that dickhead. I'm calling him a dickhead just off of what I've heard.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
He didn't come to Liverpool in July.
Last time that James shared a room with him, so the last con, he actually purposely woke James up at 3 in the morning and then kept him up for an hour. And then sufficiently kept waking him up every so often. And he kept doing it so that James couldn't sleep. Knowing as well that James had to not only work the con, but head home after. I know any time that he's using that little twat, I'm going to have to go and deal with at least 4 days where James isn't home. Where if anyone else had driven him, like, let's say Stephen and fucking Sorrel took him anywhere, I know that he would be back in 3 days.
Yeah.
It'd be 3 days and he'd be back. Yeah, they'd give me a time of their arrival and they'd give me a time of their fucking departure. And they would be as on time as the traffic allows.
Everyone, guys, is making tea.
Okay.
Okay.
I killed a big beast. Slayed the beast.
Well done.
Yeah, it's a big fire demon. It's not the only one, but then this is the sad part, right? There are 3 in the game, yeah?
Yep.
Like, only 3 left. You can kill all 3.
That just seems a bit mean.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the poor creature done to deserve that?
So one of them is already aggroed. The second one stops you from progressing to an area. And the second one actually stops you from progressing to the third one. Because the third one is actually the old Demon King.
Spoilers.
Not really, mate. Look, the third boss
Taking that piss.
is just a boss. You have to go out your way to find him. And the other 2 you kill are females, and he is the only male.
Lucky sod. Maybe.
Kind of. I'd say yes, but I also say no because you kill the other 2.
Sounds like a lovely game.
Yeah. Dark Souls, let your soul suffer. No.
Dark Souls, fuck your feelings.
Hey, want to raise your blood pressure to dangerously high levels? Play Dark Souls on Expert.
Dark Souls is always on Expert. There is no play Dark Souls on Expert. It is just Expert.
Yeah, Dark Souls should be its own difficulty level. It's like normal, hard, Expert, then Dark Souls.
I said the same thing, but apparently that's just bad gaming, like game production.
At the same time, though, Pokemon doesn't even have a difficulty level.
And Pokemon makes it as difficult as you make it.
I mean, Platinum was fucking nightmare fuel. That was a tough game. Just the Gen 4 games in general. By the time they had the XP all on in Gen 6, it was piss easy. Like that.
You have a double swing? Shit, that's the first time I've ever fucking seen it. Fuck you. That's what I think I'll be a fucking double swing, bitch. Game's like, man, she has double swing. And then she dead. Game's like, man, we probably should have given her a triple swing. You should have, could have, didn't do it, fuck you. Flames ring. Oh, Josh, didn't you want to play Bob One?
Play which?
When you get it, because obviously I've got Bloodborne already.
Oh, Bloodborne, yeah.
Yeah, I can. Well, I will teach you. Not I can teach you. I will teach you. Just because.
If I get round to playing it.
You don't really have to come on.
From what I've seen on Bloodborne, if you can get the mechanics down quick,
then you're fine.
yeah. Like it took me, I could probably learn in about half an hour.
I mean, kind of. A lot of the mechanics is about timing, not about getting it right.
I'm a man I'm someone who has played fighting games for a number of years. I know how to time things.
Mate, I thought the same thing, but parrying in fucking Bloodborne is a bitch. I was like, Bloodborne, parry. Mate, I can parry Dark Souls with fucking just my hand. Play Bloodborne and games like, yeah, but you have a gun. So you should be able to survive at 4, but for some reason the game won't let me. So I'm not going to attempt it again.
Already on 2 kills. Fuck yes.
Do you want to know a really dumb thing?
Go on.
You know, like Dark Souls is about, you know, like PvP and fucking co-op.
Yeah.
There is a whole area where you can't even PvP nor co-op.
Really?
Yeah.
That just seems a bit daft.
Yeah, it is a bit fucking stupid. I was like, what's the point of this? And then I was like, oh, okay, that's the point of this. Ah.
Hello, lovely.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. You?
I'm okay.
You still missing him?
I was doing some really stupid.
What was that?
Well, I've been quite mentally. So, obviously, just sat and cried about it. Actually.
Yeah, as you do.
What the fuck is wrong with me today? I
He's
watched High School Musical and cried. That's not a crying film, that's a happy film.
yeah, that confuses me. How the fuck you cried at High School Musical of all things?
I have no idea.
Why do people actually watch that shit?
I was gonna watch Bambi and then was like, no, not the beginning.
No, if you watch Bambi, then yeah, you're broken for a while. If you're crying at fucking High School Musical, that's gonna kill you.
What the fuck is wrong with me? I haven't experienced it this hard in so long.
Heightened hormones causing this one, maybe?
I think it's because I went out for the cake. So I'm hungover, not feeling great anyway, and then I've got this on top.
Yeah. You're having a great time.
He's gonna have fun with me later, isn't he?
Probably. Like I said, you want the pain to ease off sex. It helps.
Yeah, I've taken as many paracetamol as I can smoke.
Yeah, an orgasm's gonna help a lot more than that.
Yeah, I'm really not in the mood. I'm really like...
I know you're not in the mood, but that really does actually help take the pain away. That's the unfortunate thing. The pain gets eased by that. At least that's the main way I know of if it's really bad.
Okay, well, I'll try it.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. If you're in pain, you're not in the mood, but at the same time, yeah. The joy of the body, huh?
Huh?
It's the joy of the human body, isn't it?
George being all that. They don't have this problem.
No, they don't.
Do I look at the shit fuck?
Men don't have this problem because men can't handle this problem.
Neither can I right now. Obviously, I couldn't find Ricky and that was all his fault. So he's already not impressed.
Oh, fun.
Like, you had him when I left. Don't understand how this is my fault. I was like, you hit him. He's like, yes. like, if you lost it, he was like, okay, I have no idea what is going on, this isn't funny, I'm at work. Like, and then I found him down the back of the sofa, so obviously had a sleep and like missed you at sideline. Whoops. So yeah, the boys pissed him off.
Yeah, but we piss them off anyway. They still love us.
Yeah. Oh. Is James still at work?
Yeah, he's still at work. I mean, he's in pain and what I said earlier, so God knows what sort of mood he's going to be in when he gets back.
I fucked
Just
one.
the stupid gifts I sent him to try and put a smile on his face. It's either going to make it worse or it's going to make it better. So
Yeah,
one of two wins.
exactly. And you don't know until you try.
Yeah.
You know, you're trying. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Just very highly strung today.
Yeah,
Don't
you're,
get to take it because, like, any bad news that's just going to, like, blubber.
you're allowed to, though. Once a month, we get the excuses handed to us on a silver platter.
But I don't like it.
Yeah, well, tough tits. No one likes it.
Yeah. I only just got a hold on my emotions and now they're all haywire again.
Yeah, well, this will happen every month. You know this.
How are you anyway?
Made a 10-course meal rough idea up. One that's not fancy, and then I've got the one that's fancy that I've already made before. And avoiding looking at the date because I'm stressed.
Ooh.
Other than that, got on some Apex for now, and gonna do some more of the crochet because, like I said, that blanket is very nearly done. And it got a bit delayed thanks to the whole, news I got.
Yeah.
But I've caught up quite quickly.
And so you, how is everything with sending things up? Are you alright?
Yeah, about as okay as I'm going to get. I ain't not heard anything about the date for it or anything, so that's kind of...
Yeah, but that's probably because that has the timeline.
Yeah.
Because all they'll be told is we'll fit you in a few weeks at the moment.
Yeah, there's a lot of funerals happening, so it's kind of hard to find dates.
Yeah.
That's the negative of it.
Yeah.
But they'll get it done relatively quickly. And I just won my game.
Yay! I downloaded Plants vs. Zombies on my PC.
Ah, nice.
And I was gonna play it and that's really can't be asked.
At the
My
moment?
laptop.
Yeah.
My laptop's upstairs and I'm downstairs. So I can't be asked to go and get my laptop.